vlog. What's up? It's been a while because it's been crazy and we are in tax season. But definitely had to check in with you guys. Man, it's been crazy, but in a good way. Um, literally when people are like, hey, how's everything going? How are you? Or whatever the case. My new answer is, man, blessed to be busy because I can think back to 3 years ago at this time when I didn't have a job and I was unemployed. And then 2 years ago when I had just started and I was barely 6 or 7 months in, and I just knew I could handle all of this work and all these different clients, and yet nobody was really checking for me because nobody knew who I was. To now, like, y'all, literally my phone like just stays ringing off the hook, stays getting a DM or a message or an email, and so it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's we all the time. Let me start over. It's so easy to get caught up in like, oh, I got so much work to do. I'm so busy and all these other things. But like, yo, man, like I'm blessed. Like I ain't even gonna flex. You know what I'm saying? Like there are some people who still don't have jobs because of this pandemic, and we're like officially a full calendar year under that. Is some people who lost their job or they had to get reduced salaries or they've had to be on unemployment. And I can remember 3 years ago I was on unemployment, so that's not a great feeling. But to be able to still serve people and help them to have clarity with their money and help steer their business in the right direction, man, is I can't say nothing, but it's just been a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Um, but today, one of the things I want to focus on is like capacity, because that's been like the big word right now in my house. What is your capacity? And like, I legit don't know. I've never been a business owner before. Like, I'm doing this. You learn as you go. You learn on the job. You learn while you're, you know, on the journey. And so, man, I had a lady ask me today, or it may have been yesterday. She was like, well, hey, what is your capacity? How many clients can you handle at once? I may be a little needy. And I'm like, to be honest with you, I legit don't know. And you guys have heard me say that plenty of times in these other vlogs. Like, I've always been the type of person where I just rise to the occasion. When there's chaos going on, I rise to the occasion. When everybody else is freaking out, I get calm and I just figure it out. So for me, it's never been a this is my legit limit unless we're in the gym. And I don't know those either. I just do the weight and either I get it or I don't. And I most of the time get it more often than I don't. So it's the same thing with business, but it's like, man, what is my capacity? What is my limit? How many clients can I handle, excuse me, on my own without, just not being able to give that same level of service? Because for us, that's everything. Being personable, being proactive, being available when people have questions within reason. That's kind of what we built our business on, and that's kind of what our intro call and discovery call and tax inquiry call is all about. Hey, this is us. It's ran by me. This puts food on the table, and we're here to help you and educate you. We manage, we educate, we collaborate. That's our motto. Those are our three pillars. So, you know, we're growing very rapidly just in this quarter, and I think I need to double count this. Hold on. Yeah, so just mind you, now remember my Q1 goal. And I don't know if I shared this with y'all, but y'all part of the family. So peep this. And of course, we got it on the board right here because you always want to see it. My Q1 goal was to sign 3 clients and get 2 cleanups by March 31st, buy new software to make sure I'm staying efficient, and to have year-end reviews completed. All of that was done by the end of February. Mind you, that means come March, like, I was done. So literally I'm not gonna tell you how many new clients, but just know we passed the goal for the whole year. And we passed the cleanup goal already. And so, now you have to start thinking in being a business owner, not in being self employed, but in being a business owner, and me thinking in advance, man, what is my capacity? When do I start thinking about bringing on help? And when I bring on help, in what capacity do I have them help me? Do I need them to help me in terms of my sales and the prospecting so that I can keep focusing on doing the accounting? Or do I flip it? Do I have them focus on the accounting and I just teach them and coach them in the way that I want things done, and I focus on the sales and prospecting? I don't know that answer right now. I'm so busy, I don't have the time to think about it until it's the weekend. So I don't know what is enough. I don't know what's me making excuse versus me being overwhelmed, because in my world, and especially based on how I was raised, like, you just got to get it done. It doesn't matter how much you have on your plate. It doesn't matter what you have going on. Get the work done. If you have 6 projects, you need to get the 6 projects done. Figure it out. Make a way. That's it. So that's kind of the new topic in my house right now. What is that capacity? Because you don't want to wait till you're at max capacity and then you start looking for ways to go get help. No, before you get there, let's bring somebody in while we still have some margin, so that way we can continue to scale now at probably twice the speed. Because if I got another accountant that maybe is not even as good as I am, but could at least handle the basics, man, I could probably double the amount of people I can bring in now, because I got one person handling that. It's, or even with the calls, like me having to talk to people, get calls set up, that takes time to have to nurture them and then get them booked on the calendar, versus I could just be working all day on accounting and I look up, oh, I got a full calendar tomorrow. So I don't know what that looks like, but I'm definitely excited to see what that will end up being, what that will turn out to be. It's already been, I started off saying it, but it's been a crazy 2021 to start. But all I can think about is how 3 years ago, like I said at the beginning of the video, when I didn't have a job and I was getting unemployment, I was getting food stamps like everybody got during the pandemic. I had that prior. I prayed for days like this where, man, God, I wish you would send some people that I can get as clients. Let there be some people that I can help. Give me those opportunities and those doors to walk through, because I know that I can help people, and that's what I'm all about. So to be there, we don't have time to complain. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep growing. We're going to try our best to do it in the best way possible. Do it intelligently. Do it strategically. Keep going to the mentors like Jamie and Shanita for counsel. My boy Gabe, Jessica, Sonia, Shannon, and just continue to grow. Me and my boy David had a conversation a few weeks ago just about, man, what does it look like? What do I need to think about offloading and outsourcing and bringing a person on to do? So capacity, man, you got to figure it out or try your best to, and start hedging your bets, because at the end of the day, guys, it's not about being self-employed and me doing all the work myself. It's about me building something where the work is getting done and I can go on vacation and things still get done and money is still getting made. As much as we want to be able to keep all the money to ourselves, you got to always be concerned about your family and that mental health. So till the next time, love y'all. Peace. Away so quickly now. Is your faith so fragile? It's like the seed that fell in the thorns or weeds. When worry comes, it chokes it, you can't be free. Is your faith so fragile? It's like seed planted on rocky ground. When trouble comes, it falls away so quickly now.